Didn't know you were there. Say hello when you come on so we know you're there. I need sunglasses today. Let's see how many we got on.
One. Just me.
One. Hello. Everybody watching Scott.
Just Marty.
Just Marty. Come in, say hello. Still just one? Aw.
Yeah.
I don't want to start it if nobody's there. You sure it's two?
I'm sure it's one.
I'm talking about 2 o'clock, not one person.
Let's see. 2:01.
Yeah.
2 o'clock.
Well, I guess we're not going to have nobody today. Very nice. Okay, we'll just start without everybody. I was at the Lowe's for an hour, walking around while they were bringing the boxes down from the forklift, finding the forklift driver, and I was walking around and I found these yard stake signs, and I thought to myself, because football season's right in a couple of weeks, right? And I decided to buy one of these, paint it, and I took a little 5-inch marker and I marked off and drilled 2 holes all the way down, and then I drilled 2 this way to hold the wire on. I don't know if you can see that, but I put wire and extra wire in case you want to put it around a brick mailbox. But the best thing about these are they're staked, so you can stake them in the ground anywhere you want them and show your team pride. And I was thinking this would be a great way to show off, you know, especially down here in the South. You know, we're really big on college football and football teams, so we're going to make an Alabama reef stake. It's not really a reef, it's an Alabama stake.
Yard sign.
Yard sign. But this will go good in your flower bed or outside your door, because everybody's got reefs, but I wanted to think of something unusual, and I think this will be awesome for not just football, but any team, anything you wanted to show off in your front flower bed or anywhere. That would be a really awesome thing. So this is an experiment, and we're going to go from here. And I've already made my bows.
Katie Owens is watching.
Oh, yay, I got one viewer. Yay. Katie. But anyway, getting back to this, I made 2 bows. And this is what most people use, the houndstooth, black and white. This is the burgundy with the beige. And what this represents is Bear Bryant. He used to wear the hat with the houndstooth on it. And that's how that come about in Alabama. And as I was making it, I thought, you know, Bear's been passed for a while now. Why not make one for Nick Saban, which I happen to have the houndstooth for him, because he wears a straw hat, if he wears a hat at all. But this is what we call the newer Alabama one, right? And anyway, like I said, I've drilled out 2 holes each for your pipe cleaners, and 2 this way, up and down, for extra wiring, however much wiring. But we're going to hang it like this on there, just for show. But this shows you can stake it down in the yard. But we're going to start up here with our first 2 holes with a mesh. And I cut all kinds of mesh because I didn't know if I was going to do old style Alabama or new style Alabama. So, but after deciding I was going to go with Nick Saban's, we're going to go with beige. We're going to go with burgundy. And I've got some black and white, the basket we can throw in. I mean, I've got all the colors in here that we need.
Our one viewer says this is a great idea.
Thank you. I thought so too, and I've got some other ideas too. That's what happens when you leave me walking around in Home Depot or Lowe's for an hour. I was like, I can make this. Oh, I got to show you my signs. And these all come from Craftco. All the ribbon, all the signs come from Craftco. This is the Roll Tide one. And then I got this houndstooth one. I wish they had it in the beige, but they didn't. But if we don't like that, I've got this one.
You gotta like them all.
Yeah, I've got this one that I already put the cable tie on the back so we wouldn't have to wait. This one's cute too, can go on there. But you can see all of their stuff is licensed and has the little emblem. So I'm making it and I'm gonna sell it because I bought it and they can just have a field day with me. Because I see people make them all the time on lives and they never get in trouble. So we're gonna go from there.
Hello, Leslie.
Hey, Leslie.
Thank you for joining
Welcome.
us.
Yep, thank you for not watching Scott and watching me. He's probably got 300 viewers.
I know just as soon as we go live, Scott says he's going live.
Oh, you know what I need to do is put the pipe cleaners in first.
He has a bigger audience than we do for sure.
Yeah, a lot bigger. And they're all going to the craft convention to see him. I'm sure. I wish this bow would get a little bit tighter on there. But yeah,
So this could be any college team you wanted it to be.
any college.
You don't have to be
You don't have to be Alabama.
my favorite.
We're doing it because Marty, that's his team.
I threatened to quit, so she did this to kind of draw me back in.
That's not true. We have been fighting over that mini chat for like 2 weeks now. Katie can tell you that.
But Katie Owens pulled us out of the hole there.
Pull Marty out of the hole there.
I still don't quite understand it completely.
Yeah.
It's very deceiving as to where you need to go and what you need to do.
Okay, and when I drilled the holes, I purposely made them a little bit bigger than the red stick that I had, because I was having trouble getting these Hobby Lobby pipe cleaners done because they're pretty thick. And this has the double stick tape right here that I just painted over in case somebody wanted to take the wire off, they can stick it to it. Although they'll have to pull this first one out of the mesh. But it can, you know, it has double stick tape on it, so it can go anywhere. You know, you could make it custom for somebody and probably stick the sign to that.
Leslie loves the bow.
Thank you. I made 2. I don't know if you were here for that one. I'm having trouble getting a pipe cleaner through the double stick tape and that. But I'll try and get it even. But yeah, there it goes. Now the other one should be easier than that because there's nothing in the way of them. Except for where I'm going to put the sign.
Advertising my favorite drink here. Have a Coke and a smile.
Yeah. I wish you got paid for that. Be like a NASCAR driver. I'd like to thank my sponsors.
Everybody back at the shop, all your hard work got us in victory lane today.
Woohoo! Yeah. We're ate up with NASCAR, y'all know that, right?
I know it's on TV right now. We're in here doing this.
But that's the younger guys. Trucks are racing today, so it's not the big guys. That's why we usually do our thing on Saturday and not Sunday. Because we have 500 miles to ride on Sunday. Don't we?
Normally.
500 miles. And we were very proud of Chase winning last week. Chase Elliott, number 9 driver for Team Hendrick. He's a Georgia boy, and we've always pulled the Georgia boy. And his daddy, Marty, got to meet him. He's very nice. Of course, I knew he would be. He has manners, which is rare when you meet somebody if they have manners. Okay, I think I got all the pipe cleaners in. The wire that I put on the back don't want to be still, but we'll figure it out as we go. I'm worried about where I decided to put this sign because once I put that mesh on it, it's going to be hard to find those holes for the sign, and I know they're right there. So when I'll put a mesh on, and then what I'll do is I'll add that sign. We'll see how it goes from there. Boy, my table, I need a bigger table.
We got Lynn Hook is here. Hello, Lynn.
Hey, Lynn,
And
how are you today?
hello, Leslie.
You already said hello, Leslie.
Well, no, she said hello here, so I'm gonna say hello again.
I was like, you saying hello to people, maybe you're
Well, there's so few, I'm just gonna say hello to everybody twice.
And I'm just gonna do the ruffle method on this and see how it goes. Because this is an experiment and we're gonna learn as we go. Let's see, do I want it up and down? The ribbon, you know, I'm not gonna put ribbon tails in it, but I am gonna put ribbon through it on top. Let's see how that goes. Yeah, we may have to, let's add the beige first and then add the burgundy, because I think it'll show up better. I did the bigger cuts. The cut I did on the burgundy was 21 inches, and this, I think it was 17. Why, I don't know. I just picked a number. Just pick one and go.
Yes, Leslie, I remember you were a Texas Tech fan. I didn't know they were the Red Raiders, though.
Yeah. It's like me, I had on my Georgia shirt when I was going to make that today, because I have a Georgia one. But the Georgia shirt's made out of the nylon black, and it's so hot. I'm like, that wasn't a very good shirt to pick for the South. It's like, ooh, it's hot. Too hot to wear black in the South. Although it was cloudy this morning, but it's cleared up now. Ooh. I hope this turns out good and we're not wasting our time.
I don't think it'll be good, except you might
not put that one in?
Yeah, because you
Well,
might,
we don't know if somebody wants to use that for a yardstake or not.
Well, that's true. But if you get in the ground, you want it
Right.
enough to stay.
Well, they can pull that out themselves. I'm not going to do everything. I should twist that and do it that way. And you know, I thought this would be a good idea for Christmas things too. Like I have a out in the back, what's it, out in the back country blanks. I think's the name of it. I got several wood signs from her mystery box, and she sent me Bambi and Clarissa. You know, from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Rudolph and Clarissa. And I was thinking, you know, because they're so big, they need something big to go on. Otherwise, I'm going to have to use a 30-inch frame to put them on, both of them. And I was thinking this would be cute out in the front yard, you know, of somebody's house with both of them on it. We'll have to try that and see how it works. And I have a snowman in a hat that she did, which is really cute. I should go through and twist these before I do another one. Sideways. So how are y'all today? Everybody okay? We're doing pretty good here, I guess. We're kicking it still. Anybody got any questions? We go through, twist.
We got some lurkers.
Lurkers!
I think
No.
Leslie brought some people in here, but they're in the background watching.
If you don't be afraid to ask questions. I love questions, y'all.
And that's what I'm here for, is to be the translator.
Yeah, because I can't do two things at one time, and you'll soon figure that out. Half the time I can't think about what I'm thinking and saying.
Soon I'm going to train her on how to start the Mevo up and get it running so she can do this by herself.
Well, I'll never see no thoughts then. Like, good Lord. I really need another table in here. Because this one's just outgrown. Outgrown everything.
Leslie wants to know if you can make one for Texas Tech.
I'm going to have trouble getting that ribbon and sign. Because
Just have to research.
Cavco only carries Auburn, Georgia, and Alabama. I'll have to ask her when we go over there in September if they can get any collegiate, because they are licensed to sell all that. At least I hope they are. They're making an Auburn wreath today over there.
So we have a Natalie Sullivan who says, "Hi Jill, I love what you're making. I'm
Oh.
from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Roll Tide."
Well, then you'll love Marty's shirt. I went through his drawer. This boy has a drawer, man, full of Alabama shirts. I'm like, good
I
God.
got one for every day, just about.
I have one dress up Georgia shirt and a sweatshirt, and that's it.
Uh,
I'm not ate up with it.
let's see.
Uh-oh. Stop sticking.
Natalie, I was born and raised in Birmingham,
Yeah.
which is right up the road from Tuscaloosa. Actually, I grew up
I see.
down on the Warrior River, really about halfway between Birmingham and Tuscaloosa.
Yeah.
And just like every other Alabama fan I knew, from birth I knew I was an Alabama fan.
Well, I'll tell you the secret of that is Alabama doesn't have any professional teams. They don't have professional football, baseball, hockey, basketball, like
Nowadays
Georgia
they might
does.
have hockey, but growing up, yeah,
But that's
it was
where
college football. Or,
they get their alumni of all their college teams like Sanford and Alabama and all them, and that they really give that money and help support their schools. The alumni do, and that's how they can pay their coaches millions of dollars. And Georgia is one of the teams that, you know, they depend on their alumni, you know, for support and paying their coaches. And if they have a good coach and good winning season, their alumni, you know, people that pay for that money, it goes up. But if they're having a bad season, those people cut that money out. They're very, very fickle because they have other teams to pull for in Georgia.
yeah, Leslie, if you find any Texas Tech stuff, you can send it here. We
Yes.
can make it.
I'd be more than happy. You gotta let me know the colors though, because I'm not good at knowing colors.
And if these get popular, we'll have to go out and look. Might even actually have to make some Auburn stuff. That's gonna suck, but.
We're in Auburn town, even though we're in Columbus, Georgia. Auburn's like 30 minutes from here, and it's a big Auburn town. Like the first year we moved here, we were going to watch a game with a good friend of ours, Alabama, and I don't know who it was. But I had on my Georgia shirt. Everybody around here dresses up for that first weekend of football. And there's a little girl in line in front of me at the CVS, and she kept turning and looking at me and looking at me. I'm like, boy, your mama didn't teach you no manners. Don't you know it's impolite to stare? But I didn't say that. I was thinking it. But anyway, she kept looking. I heard her whisper to Mom, "Mom, she's got on the wrong colors." Oh, okay. I didn't know it was a gang thing around here, but whatever.
Okay, let me make a few announcements here.
Okay.
Katie Owens had to go to church thing. She'll watch later. She
Okay.
said she wishes she could be here, but she's got to go.
I understand. Everybody's busy.
Paula Martin says she's, hello, Miss Jill. She's a
Hey.
lurker, learning from you. She
Don't be a lurker. Ask questions. Don't be afraid.
It scrolled on me. She says, love hearing you talk, and a good teacher. I want to be able to say I learned from Miss Jill.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you.
And then
I appreciate that.
Natalie Sullivan says she loved Kirby Smart.
I do
She
too.
put food guy. I think you meant good guy. But yeah, Kirby's good.
That stuck.
I'm Bama fan first, Georgia fan second.
Yeah, I love having a Georgia boy come back to his college and coach for his team. I think they should all do that, really. But I gotta hand it to Nick Saban. I mean, for one, he's a nice looking man. Let's face it. And I think the way he makes his teams and his players behave on that field and do a lot of, he has a lot of rules. I think that instills that into those guys as they're coming up. And I think it's good for them.
Yeah,
I do.
discipline's good. You
Yes.
can look back at Florida. There was no discipline there in the last few years, and their team just suffered drastically.
Yeah. But I think that makes a world of difference when you have a good coach like that. And I think he cares about his boys and he cares about his team. And it shows. It shows in their playing. And I can still see a lot of the stick through there. So I'm going to go through and we're going to put some more colors in it. So this is that black and white basket weave It's not one of my favorites. It's thick and it's expensive, but it frays like the dickens. So maybe what we'll do is we'll roll it in and then do a scrunch and see how that looks. I wish I had burgundy and beige for that ribbon, because this really goes with the houndstooth one. But see, it's in the stick, so we can easily change that out, but I don't really want to. Let's see, we could do some more. We could cut some more mesh, because I don't like that in there with that ribbon. And I know it's part of Alabama, but what do you think?
That looks good. Maybe,
Even though that you've got this on it?
oh yeah, I didn't see that.
Yeah, see, I've got beige and burgundy working here. This would look good on that one. What do y'all think?
Yeah.
What should we do? Should we cut more beige? Should we cut more burgundy? We could add white to it. I've got some white with a, what do you call it through it? It's kind of shiny that I don't really care for. I don't have the plain white, but I've got it down here. Ta-da! We could see how that looks, because it needs a little something extra. Let's move this sign out of the way. Move that out of the way. Although I was going to use that one. But we could still use it, I guess.
Melinda's here. She says, hi, Jill and Marty.
Hey,
She's
how are
working.
you today?
She's working today, just taking a sneak peek at y'all.
Oh.
She'll have to
Don't
go
get in trouble.
before we get in trouble. We'll catch your replay.
Yeah, don't get in trouble. But I appreciate you coming and saying hello. We'll cut this one 15 inches and see how it looks. Let's see. This is that thin mesh, white shiny mesh from Hobby Lobby, and I really wanted just plain, and I need to go to Kafka. I'm out of that. Yeah, I don't like that. Do you? Nope.
Too much, I think.
Yep. That's what I was thinking. It's more Christmassy, or, you know, white mesh than plain old white. I do have beige, but your shirt's more white. Man, what a dilemma. We may have to change the bow out. You know it?
Why?
'Cause for the black and white one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you probably should.
I was wanting to do a Nick Saban, but then if I do that, then we've still got beige in there. Well, we're darned if we do. We're out of this, we're out of that. Let's just go down and see how it looks.
I mean, that's gonna be better than the white.
Yeah, we're just trying to hide the stick, basically. And we're gonna run some ribbon in front of it, so we'll see how it goes. And if we don't like it, we can do like the Halloween wreath over there. I've redone that sucker 3 times.
And I took 3 sets of pictures and posted them 3 different times.
Oh,
She's overworking the photographer.
it's not killing you, is it? Huh?
No, I'm not killing you.
Well, there you go.
It's not fun redoing everything, though.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Y'all know that song? Yeah, it's sunshiny today here, y'all. This is the first time in how many weeks that Saturday wasn't a rain out, or wash out, whatever you want to call it.
Jackie Towns. Hey, Jackie.
Hey, Jackie, how are you, baby? Oh, Lord. I am hot. No matter what I wear in here, these lights that we have behind the camera, they're so bright. And then Marty opens that window and the sun's beating on it. It's like, ooh. Now I got the ceiling fan going, but it's on low.
So has everyone seen our chat bot, mini chat alert that I've been working on for a week?
Katie at KTO Reese has helped us out on that.
Yeah, that thing is very confusing. I've struggled
Yeah,
with
yeah, Jackie, if you,
fiddling through it.
Jacqueline, if you plan on going live, oh my God, to learn that mini chatbot, it's like, it'd be worth to pay somebody to do it and then tell you how to do it. We've been working on that for 2 or 3 weeks now, until I was in tears.
Everybody I ask, the people that have been doing this for a while, like David Oates even, I asked him one time, he goes, "Oh no, it's too complicated for me to even try to explain." It was during one of his question and answer sessions, so I know he makes you pay for that stuff, but I was trying to, get him to give me a heads up. Then, everybody's like, "It's just too complicated for me to explain," which
It really
is kind of. Their instructions aren't real well. It's not very intuitive. You don't know where to go a lot of the times to do the next thing that you needed to do. So
Yeah.
So it's still kind of rough, but I've got it to where it does what we need it to do.
Hopefully. We still don't know, so if y'all want to, type in alert and it should ding you back.
Yeah, it's been working for that.
Do you want to subscribe to live alerts?
And that subscribes you. Then when I send the broadcast out, you get the broadcast.
Then you type it in again, alert, and it'll say thank you for subscribing. And then it'll let you know when we go live.
In the bow, Leslie, we have a red and tan houndstooth. That was what she was saying earlier, that she's got another bow she might switch out.
Yeah, I've got this one. This one is the Bear Bryant old style. And this one is Nick Saban. But, I mean, people wear both. It's no biggie. But I really wanted to do a Nick Saban, but I can change that bow out in just a minute. And we can flip it to that. Although I've got the beige in it already, so this is what we've got so far.
Hello, Diana Smith. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, Diana. Oh, let me hang that there. See, it would look better probably with this bow, but I've got the beige
Oh, yeah,
mesh in
that's
it.
fine, I think.
But I see people wear both, so
There's
if we
really no beige in the.
if we really wanted to, we could add them both in, because I've got a hole down here and a hole there.
Leslie likes the one you call Bear Bryant better.
Do you?
White.
Okay.
The hound.
Even though I've got the beige in there with it?
Yeah, the beige is fine. It's just
The beige are fine. The beige are fine.
It's just a filler, like.
You don't count, Marty. You don't make wreaths.
Yeah, but Bama's my team.
I don't know. I like that.
Jackie wants to know what we're making.
We're making a yard steak for your team, and his happens to be Alabama, so we're making an Alabama steak. I was shopping at Lowe's, waiting on them to bring down boxes, and it took them an hour to go get somebody to drive the forklift. While I walked around, I found these yard steaks, and they come with double stick tape on the back. They're for like garage sales and stuff, and I got to looking at them like, that would make a great, I wouldn't call it a wreath, but something to go in your front yard, because in the South, college football is really, really big, and its season's fixing to start up, and everybody, I think, will love these. And that's why I said it was secret last week, because I was all excited. See, I put enough wire on here where you can wire it around a brick mailbox. You can stake it in the ground. You can even take the double stick tape, which I took this off, but you can take that and stick it to something if you wanted to. But, because a lot of people, you want to put it like in your flower bed or somewhere out front. Maybe you don't want to put anything on your door, but you want to show your team pride. This is a good way. I've got a girlfriend that don't have a mailbox because she lives in a rural area, but she's got double gates. These would be so cute on her double gates that open up at her lake house. But I was thinking this would be cute at Christmas time for, we're going to make something else out of this. But this is an experiment to see how this goes today. Even though I don't have this white mesh, and we're using houndstooth, this basket weave in here, which we really don't have to. We could come back with We could put more beige in it, or we could put more burgundy. What do y'all think? We could take the black and white out and use more, 'cause I'd like to use, or we can take the bow out. 'Cause I wanna use this, since I've already got that. We could put another, 7 of those if y'all wanted to.
I've pinned the Etsy link to what we're making today. I've got it kind of filled in there. Once she gets done, I'll put pictures and all, but that's where you could go buy it if you like it, or if you want a specific team, then we could probably remake something else with another team.
Yeah, but the good thing, other than buying the sign or whatever you want to go on it, this will be a much cheaper way. Because look, the stick costs $2.19. How cheap is that? I drilled the holes where I needed them. I took a little, where's my little measuring thing? I took a piece of cardboard and I cut it 5 inches, and then I put double stick tape around it, and I went down and I drilled 2 holes, all the way down to the end. And like Marty said, I did probably too far down, but whoever the customer is can take this last one out and stick it down as far in the ground as they want to. But for $2, you cannot go wrong, and this is something y'all can make, and I'm telling you, save some money on those reforms.
Tricia Weathers joined us.
Hey Tricia.
She says that she loves her wreath that came in yesterday.
Oh,
Thank you.
thank you very much for purchasing that. Tricia's bought 2 wreaths from me. And when she gets a real estate license in Utah, she's gonna, when she sells a home, I get to make a wreath for the people's new home. That'd be fun. Coming up with new ideas. But let's cut some mesh. Let's cut some, let me get some more burgundy out. I think it needs more burgundy. Although that looks red to me, more so than burgundy, don't it? But it is burgundy.
Burgundy. Leslie says put some more houndstooth on the steak.
I can't see because the lights are so bright. That's red.
Hi Michelle, if you type in alert, you'll get our alerts. I didn't set it up for live, but I set it up for alert.
Now I can't find the burgundy. You know what? I'm going to use this burgundy because it's got a little shine in it. And no, that's the same burgundy that I used before. Okay. Let's cut some of this. All we need is 7. Let me move this out of my way for right now. Over there. Look at the mess. But yeah, I think it needs more burgundy in it. This wasn't the burgundy that I used, but we'll make do. I can't find it in the closet. Start with a new piece. And if y'all need rotary cutters, we were talking about this last night. Go to Tuesday mornings. They have some really good ones for like $7.99. You can't beat that. Because I saw them in there. And this is a new blade and it don't want to cut.
And those are dangerous because they cut you when you mess with them. She's like, how do you, this thing ain't working right here, fix this. The next thing you know, I'm about to slice my thumb off.
Well, I put it in wrong, it wouldn't pop out, so. 4, 5, I know that's crooked, but it don't matter. 6, and 7. Because cutting mesh is boring.
You gonna put more ribbon on the steak?
Oh yeah, but we're not gonna do ribbon tails. We're gonna pull it down long ways through it. Let me put that up. Get in there. Now, let's see if we can hide some of that stick. So, we'll go back and do each one again, add an extra. So, If I was to do this again, I would cut 30, probably for both of them, and you get enough coverage, I believe. And that ribbon does look red compared to that burgundy on there, and so does that. And your shirt looks red.
Well, yeah, but their colors are, it's a crimson red, not so much red.
We should have done the Georgia Bulldog one. We wouldn't have this problem, because we know it's red and black. And I have a sign just like this for there. And when we get to 1,000 likes, y'all, if you like and share my page, we're going to make Marty make a wreath.
Oh, make was the operative word there, because I know I haven't agreed to that.
We're going to make him make a wreath. Make a wreath, make a wreath.
I plan on being very busy in the future.
Yeah, that ain't going to happen, so don't have to worry about that. You'll be busy here making a wreath for us, and we can all tease them. Because it'll be fun. Oop. No questions?
No, everybody's quiet. Vanessa Mosley says hello. Hello, Vanessa.
Hey, Vanessa. Vanessa. We're making an Alabama yard steak. And all you have to do is hit share, and you can watch the replay whenever you get ready to, you're bored or something, you can watch it whenever you get ready. That way you don't have to sit here while we hem-haw around trying to figure this out. But we're figuring it out together.
But Vanessa is one of Leslie's friends and co-worker, or used to be co-worker.
Co-workers?
She lives in Carrollton, Texas, which is in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, I think.
Oh, that hurts. Well, thank you for coming. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. And I love spending my Saturday afternoons with you. It's very nice of you. Take time out of your day to spend with us and support us like this. I think it's looking better, girls. Yes. I wonder what I did with the burgundy mesh that I was using. It was a big roll too. I need to clean out tubs around here. I've got a mess. Scoot that over. Scooch. Okay, let's add her sign.
Rose LeBlanc says hi.
Hey, Rose.
She has shared it.
Thank you very much. See, and this sign looks red to me. Like, let's see where I drilled my holes for this, and that's what I was worried about. How hard is it going to be to find it? Right here. Not very hard when you move the mesh aside. Go through that hole with the wrong pipe cleaner. Very nice. Oh Lord, I'm blind. And through that hole. This pipe cleaner just bent right at the end. See, I'm telling you that's red.
The sign is, yeah.
And the stuff on the ribbon is. I don't know why I couldn't do it red like your shirt. I may change that.
Good.
Because I've got plenty of red. Plain red. But we'll just go pretend like it's red right now. And then when you see the picture later, you'll go, look, burgundy. But anyway, we'll cut that pipe cleaner off after I change out the mesh. But normally you would trim that off. And then we got the houndstooth that I'm going to run through the bottom. Right in there. Oh, Lord. Trying to grab hold of everything. I put 2 holes right there, side by side. run this through. I'll move that pipe cleaner away from that one and this one so we can get to it later.
Leslie says, oh my God, I hope you don't mind if I borrow this design.
No, that's why, like, y'all are my people, and y'all are the first ones getting to see this. Because I've been on a lot of lives, and nobody's done this. That's why I told you, I said it's secret.
Till it's unveiled. Now it's not secret.
Yeah.
But there's only 11 people watching, so it's
It's
still a little bit of a
secret.
secret.
Okay, now we're going to run some ribbon into these little ties, but not ribbon tails. I don't like that. And I had made a terry bow this morning with all these different Alabama ribbons and house taste, and it looked terrible. So I decided I was going to go back through, but I'm not going to throw any of it away because that's a lot of ribbon. I might should have ran that underneath there, duh. Well, the good news is I can pull it out, or we can run it behind, because we want it to show right here. So let's gather this at the top, pinching it together, and let's attach it with our pipe cleaner. Okay, and let's see. We don't want to cover up that, but we want it to show a little bit. All right, and we're going to squeeze it right in there together and run it through our pipe cleaner right here. Just one time, because we're going to run more down through there. We're going to go through you, pinch it together. All right. That one I did twice, but like this. We don't want that to get in the way of our A. We don't necessarily have to end with that one, but if they want to put that in their yard, they may want to take that bottom one off. The 7th tie is what I call it. Let's squeeze that.
Hello, Carolyn from Kansas.
Welcome.
I gotta go plug the Mevo in.
It's starting to act funny.
No, it says the battery's getting low, and I charged it up, but
Yeah.
fortunately I can plug it in.
Let's take some more of this and run it down the other side, because I think that looks good.
Y'all hold on while I move you around.
I'm not measuring it, I'm measuring it to this. Just go up and down your yardstick and kind of figure that out. And then we'll trim it if we need to. Because I like this houndstooth, this beige houndstooth. It's cute. Cute, cute. There you go. And it don't matter with the top, even though that one was dovetailed, this one's not. We're just going to run it through this side. And run it underneath our sign, because we don't want to block the sign. Come through, pinch it together, and put it in that tie. Uh-oh, that one's kind of short, but we'll just leave it like that, because they don't have to be the exact same length. We'll dovetail that in. Okay, now we'll run some Alabama white through there. And I know this one is too short, but we'll just keep it just in case we need, because I don't like to throw anything away. That's why I kept all these, but we'll use this. No, wrong one. All right. We're going to run this down each side. And we're going to have to go the other way because the A's, we want them up. Let's pinch, pinch, pinch around the sign and there. And we'll give it a little extra. We'll cut it right below that A. Yeah, I think if I had the red on there, it'd really pop. Probably should have went back and changed that, which I'll do in a little bit. I promise you I'll do that.
And I'll wait about a week to take pictures.
There he goes griping again. Oh, I don't like the way that's coming out. Now see, if I was smart, I'd have put the sign on it after. Put the sign on last. Trust me. And it seems like this tie has moved some. Uh-oh. Pipe cleaner's out on that one. Go to that one. We'll do one long and one short, like we did on this one, other one.
Carolyn wants to know, is this a special order?
Yeah, special for Marty.
No, this
is,
pinned comment at the bottom is this for sale on Etsy right now, so once she gets it the way she wants it, then it'll be out there for sale.
yeah, because I'm going to change the burgundy to red because I think it will look better.
Even though I like them. We got enough wreaths and stuff hanging around here, so I can let them go. She does have an Alabama wreath that she made for me.
It's in your office in there. You didn't even know I put it in there, did you?
That has a car tag on it that my son gave me.
Yeah.
So I keep it.
Marty wouldn't drill a hole in his truck for the car tag that his son gave him, and he paid a bunch for it because it's the mirror one, and it was one of my first wreaths I made. It's not good, but he thinks it is, and that's all that matters. But we won't tell him. But he won't let me redo it. He's like, no, I love it. Lord.
I would even sell this one, but
His son would be heartbroken.
no, I would take the car tag off and let you put another car tag on it.
Yeah. And that's one thing that you're paying for is the car tag on there. I'm going to stick that under. I think I'm going to leave that out like that. I may attach something so that can be attached to this sign because I want it to flow a little bit.
My lights are reflecting real bad in the picture. Doggone it.
Where you got the light behind the camera?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I said it's blinding me. I can't even see what I'm doing. I don't like that. This one would just go, oop, do this way. Tuck you down, tuck you there. I want the A to pop out. Don't want to cover it up. Let's dovetail that. Good. I don't want to cut that A off, so I'm going to go right up underneath there. Okay, and this is just an idea, but we can do better than this, I'm sure. If I'd have waited to put that sign on and figured out that the burgundy wasn't going to work. But this gives you an idea of what you can go do with your own team's colors. And remember, it's a yard stake, so you can stake it out in the yard or you can tie it to a post. Ta-da! And I can do better than this. This is just an idea for thought. What do you think? There's another wreath in my way. Sorry. See, that A don't show up. I have one that's burgundy, but it's really burgundy, that shows up good. But it's missing this little clip off. Marty said it's the Braves A. I don't believe that.
There is a difference.
Whatever. Just like you said, this is burgundy. That's red to us. I should know better than to trust you.
The ribbon, the mesh is burgundy.
Whatever. But if we wanted to, we could do tails in it, you know, just to see how that looks. But I'm not going to cut that ribbon unless I have to, because I want to go back and play with it. But I just wanted to show y'all an idea that I had while I was walking around Lowe's. And I think $2 for a stake, and you just take your drill and a little drill bit, enough for your pipe cleaners to go through. Paint the stake whatever you want it to be,
Jackie loves it.
and that's it. I'll show you something else I'm working on. That's
Shorty Mac's here. He says
Hey,
hello.
Shorty Mac.
And Diana Richardson says, love your backdrop for the hanging. That was a good,
You can get that at Amazon.
it makes our pictures pop when we go take them and put them on Etsy. That it really helps them.
We've got a dark one too we hadn't even used for white stuff. Marty's too lazy to get it out. But I went to the Dollar Tree, and they have these wicker forms in these sizes. And I had this styrofoam hat, even though you see that still on there. I just hot glued it a little bit ago. But I'm going to wire that together, and I'm going to make him a little bow to go around his neck and hang it down. And that's going to be a snowman for a door frame. Isn't that cute? And that's less than what? 1, 2, this was 3 at Cavco. 3, and then your ribbon. And you make a cute little snowman. And this will be something good that, you know, you can sell at like the shows, like the fall show that we're supposed to do. I'm trying to get everything in a different price range so somebody can go home. Everybody can go home with something. But I spray painted it white, but it's such a white wood wicker that it didn't take to it very good. Or the paint went, you know, I got it at Dollar General, so.
Katie Owens wants to know, do they have those hats now?
They had a bunch. They have a bunch of stuff like this. You will go through and you'll be like, and the next thing you know, you got $200 in your buggy. I mean, there's so many accessories that they have there. I couldn't, you know, like the little Santa signs that I showed you on the beach, see it at the beach, see it and whatever. All those, $3. I mean, you cannot believe the good prices that they have on stuff. You just save your money and let's go shopping September 22nd. You know, because I'm telling you, you're going to spend at least $200. Every time I go, I spend $200, don't I?
Yep.
That's my birthday weekend too, so.
Katie Owens says she's in the church parking lot. She's got 5 minutes.
Oh, you got 5 minutes? Oh, good. But yeah, I'm asking for money. Oh, and I want to show you, Mom sent her pumpkins. This is the only basket I had. Marty put them on Etsy. Look at them. She did such a good job. And she's 85, y'all. She made these, the little orange ones. And then she made this black and white with a different thing. And they're on there. So I put them on there for her. So I told her, I said, maybe you make you some money, Mommy. But I was very proud of her. It's the first time that she had to have help at the library because she don't have internet at the house. And I told her where to go look this up and make the pattern, because she used to sew years and years ago. She could sew so fast and make us dresses and stuff, but you know, she hadn't done it in probably over 30 years, so she forgot a lot that she used to know. But that gives her something to do and keeps her busy and makes her happy. And I told her I'd put them on my Etsy page and sell them for her. But she sent those down with a few more. And of course I got those black and white ones and orange ones if you need some of those. But next week I think we're going to do probably a floral piece or a grapevine floral piece, because we haven't done any of that. And I'll be honest, I'm kind of tired of the deco mesh. It's kind of, you know, But if y'all want me to, just let me know what you want us to do, because we can do any of it. But just let us know what you want to do, and we'll do it. But I think a floral piece, centerpiece would be fun. We can do one either for Halloween, or we can do one for Christmas. I have a snowman that I want to put some stuff in, and we can figure something out to put Halloween in. It really don't matter, but I prefer to do a Christmas one, because I think people tend to buy more of Christmas than they do Halloween anyway.
Next week, the race is in Bristol on Saturday night, so Sundays are wide open if you wanted to do your live on Sunday.
Yeah, we could do that. We could do it on Sunday.
Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, or Sunday around noonish, 12, 1. I don't want to take off the whole afternoon.
Shorty Mac wants a Christmas centerpiece.
A Christmas centerpiece? Okay, we'll do that, because I've got a cute little snowman, and he's just a
Everything's
doll.
snowman.
I know. Do y'all notice that? I love snowmen. I collect them, and I have a closet. We have a closet off his office that is probably bigger than this room, believe it or not. And I mean, it's full of stuff that is mine.
Jackie, did you type in alert to get the alert?
Yeah.
I'll go check and see.
It probably ain't working. It was working, I know, last night, because somebody I was talking to, they were talking to me through my page, and it kept coming up with the same thing. I'm like, what is this coming up? And it was the mini chat taking over the private message.
Yeah, I don't show any new subscribers, so maybe in a separate chat box. Do it again, I'm not sure.
See, I told y'all it was complicated, that we're just learning how to try to figure it out.
I wish I could just go in there and add people. That would make more sense to me. But
Yeah, but you can't. They have to subscribe to it.
Right.
Because that way you admitted that I wanted to subscribe to it and watch it. But we'll figure it out, hopefully, in the next couple of weeks. I mean, we got this far with it, and it took us, what, 3 weeks?
I don't know if it makes a difference, but I didn't use capital letters. I just used alert as lowercase all the way across. That could be what the difference is. So try it again with lowercase.
Yeah, and let us see if it works for you. We'll wait. And while we're waiting, we'll see. Besides the centerpiece, what else do you want to do in the near future? Because I'm good to go. We can do a grapevine, although I'm sick of grapevines too. But I think centerpiece would be fun, something different, and I love florals. And I've got a bunch of those in there I need to get rid of.
You can read the comments there too while I look over here.
Alert.
And do something.
And do something. I don't see anything other than alert.
Well, as they pop up, it'll show up there. That's.
Yeah. So does anybody have any questions? We still have time to take the burgundy out. This little guy's gonna be cute and inexpensive. Put him up. But while we're sitting here, I'm gonna redo
See,
that.
watch. It'll pop up. It says Keisha Gibbs joined.
Hey Keisha.
Mary Wood said hi there from Missouri.
And
No,
Marty, yeah.
Marty Wood.
Yeah.
From Missouri.
That's your name and you should know it.
No, I read real quick.
Hey Marty.
Leslie says swags. This kind of reminds me of swag.
Yeah, but
Swag.
it's a yardstick, so
But
you
it-
can stake it out in your yard, which will
But
be.
also remember that if it sits out in the sun for a long time, it's going to fade real bad. So I
Yeah.
would maybe put it in and out if you put it in the yard.
Yeah, put it out every Saturday from football season. Yeah, that's what I would do. But
Oh,
yeah, you could
Keisha
put.
was out on the boat. That's why she's late.
Aw,
That's excusable.
yeah. I'd like to be out on the lake. We were invited over to Rebecca's, but I promised y'all I would do a live every Saturday, so I'm trying to do that and keep my word to you. And and get an audience going, but it's getting harder and harder with more and more people popping on doing these 30-day lives and coming on every time they're at a store or whatever. I mean, I see probably 50 of them a day. And, you know, people do get tired of that. They're like, oh, I'm tired of it. And then I think they probably starting to unsubscribe to them, too. Do y'all get tired of them or no?
Nothing.
Nothing, Marty.
Nothing on the alert. I don't know what's wrong with this.
Marty's chat's
crazy
not
thing.
working.
The last person that it worked for was Melinda a day ago. Yeah.
Maybe something happened to it, and he can go check it. But keep checking the page, and we get it going again, we'll send y'all a notice out saying we got the mini chat working, and sign up for it, alert. That way you know when we're going live. We're gonna figure this out if it kills us. I mean, I'm serious.
Cindy says hello from Poplar Bluff, Missouri.
Welcome, Cindy. How are you today? We're taking apart a steak that I just made. And y'all don't have to stay for it. I'm just aggravated because I think it should be red and not burgundy. I don't know.
Jackie says she just loves watching us. Okay.
Jackie, you must be bored.
Go prime time here.
Yeah. No, I don't think so. I think Saturday afternoon is a good time to come on. And if you're home or just cleaning your house or you're tired of cleaning, you take a break. It's something fun to do. And it keeps you occupied.
Keeps me off the streets.
Yeah. Keeps you out of trouble. I wonder if we change the bow out. Take the brown mesh. No. It's still red though. That's my thing, is this is red. Yeah, we're going to cut some red. And we're going to have to move you down there. I'm going to cut 7 red. And while I'm doing that, you could open the tie and take the burgundy out for me. Okay? Hey.
Only got one hand.
Oh, you can manage that. Red. I guess it don't matter. Red's red. And you get mad at Alabama, you can make it into a Georgia one. Cause see, we got it right there. And see, license agreement. All my stuff has got the license agreement that you buy from Cavco. Put that there. That ceiling fan, I'll roll it around. And look at those. Let's go about 19 inches on that. Ah, my blade didn't come out this time. There it goes. Oops, that rolled right off. Oh well. It'll be alright. They're all rolling off. Now you know I got a laundry basket that I put them in. 3. This will be 4. Oh, there it goes. Ceiling fan's doing that. 5. Yeah. 6, 7. Now, we'll put you over there. Get these 3 scapegoats. Here, I'll get it. You're making a mess.
Cindy says the wreaths on the wall are really pretty.
And hi, Gary Leslie. Hope you are having a nice day.
Thank you.
Those are just some of the wreaths.
Yeah, this room looks, every bit of the walls are full now. That's why I said we gotta do something on the lights other than a wreath, because I really don't have any more room for these wreaths. There's just too many. And I know I need to sell some. We need to somehow sell some more wreaths. They're supposed to be, business supposed to be picking up, so. That fell off in the floor. Open that one. I'm gonna just set those back there on the floor. What you doing now?
I'm gonna tour them around the room.
Oh Lord, he's gonna make y'all sick.
So, yep. Here's a wreath up here. The lights kind of stinks. There's a wall there full of wreaths. Braves, Blessed, Home Sweet Home. There's some grapevine. And we go over here in this corner. And we got the snowman. We got the famous angel wings. The Georgia wreath. The camping welcome. And then down in the floor here, I don't know what's going on. It's like some stuff in work.
Those are base ones. That's to teach my class at Hobby Lobby.
Then she's got some red, white, and blue angels up here. And this is the one she made last week. It's a pet Christmas thing. And then another Halloween one over there. And we'll put you back in the stand.
Did you make them sick? Did y'all get sick on that tour?
Probably.
And there's some in both of our bedroom, his office, the tobacco baskets that we got. There's one in there in that room, and there's one in our bedroom. Because I got tobacco baskets with florals in them. They're really, really pretty. They're on the website too.
Leslie says she wants to learn to make the angels.
Oh, you want to learn to make an angel? Okay. Actually, we can probably show you out of this burgundy mess. You haven't seen, I think it's Deanna's something, Deanna's Designs or Deanna something. She makes them. That's where I saw it made, and I was like, hey girl, and I sent her a picture of the ones I made. But yeah, you got to get you that good, either a bulb, a Christmas bulb that you want, or styrofoam is what mine are. And get that and go ahead and put that glitter glue on it, because that's all that's on the top of them. But if you got a Christmas bulb, those work out great. You can just go ahead and wire pipe cleaner on the top of it, because you're going to attach that to the mesh. And then, but if you're going to do the styrofoam, you need to go ahead and paint that with the glittery glue, because it takes, you know, a day or so for that to dry. There they are. Like they're escaping on me.
So, all these people want to know how to make these stuff. I wonder how many of them would be willing to join a group where you teach them.
No, I'm not doing that now.
She's not ready.
I'm not ready for that. I just like making stuff and enjoy doing it. And I don't mind doing the lives teaching you. Like this. This is, you know, something I haven't seen anybody else do. And, you know, in this, like I said, in the South, football is a big deal, especially every Saturday. I mean, every sports bar in town is packed with people that go out and watch the games, because it's fun to watch them together. But, you know, if you're watching at home, everybody decorates their yard up, and they go all out. So this I haven't ever seen, and like I said, I was in Lowe's for an hour. I was bored walking around, and I saw these for, I guess you would use them for garage sales.
Sort of
That's the
maxed
aisle
in
I
the
found
drain.
them on. Okay, that's the aisle I found them on, and you know, and it's gonna work out fine. And all you gotta do is $2, drill you some holes in it, paint it the color you want, which I have a box of craft paint, so craft paints are, you know, are nothing to me. And, you know, just let it dry, and then voila, you're ready to go. Let me get that. Every time I deal with mesh, my nose runs. I don't know if anybody else does that, but mine does.
Yeah, Leslie, football is, actually, we consider Texas part of the South, so yeah, it would be SEC, big time football.
Yeah. They're Big Ten, aren't they? Or is that out west?
Well, that's out west.
I think it
North.
needs more red. Or something through the middle. Maybe that's what we'll do. Just put the ribbons, let's see how that looks. Because you don't want it to be so expensive that you know, have to charge $70 for one of these. You're trying to keep the cost down, and your main cost is going to be that sign and the ribbon. Because collegiate stuff is not cheap at all.
Jackie says her husband's watching this live just to see what in the world you're doing with football.
We're making a football Alabama yard stake. You know, we could skip a few of these. We don't have to use every pipe cleaner on here either.
Yeah, this was an experiment, so
Yeah.
she's
I'm trying it out because I'm trying to think of cheaper ways that we can decorate other things other than a round wreath form put out by this person or that person. That gets old. Let's try and think of some new stuff.
Shorty Mac wants to know if you tried the painter sticks at Lowe's.
Yeah. To go on the rails from Wood Ideas by Door. I've had 2 of her rails up for sale right now, and the one that says Happy Fall Y'all, I figured it would sell first. Still in there. That one you can't change out, by the way. I'm gonna go back up with that. But, you know, the one that says Hey Y'all, I've got that one. And, what's the other one? Oh, the Angel Wings. I thought for sure that they would sell, but
The mason jar, which is
yeah, the mason jar.
somewhere.
It's behind one of these doors. Y'all don't know where I've got stuff hidden all over this house.
We don't have anything on the front door though.
Don't tell them that. Not supposed to know that.
Well, we live in like the bottom basement apartment, so nobody. The only people that come and go here are the Amazon delivery guy and our neighbors across the hall,
Yeah.
and anybody coming to see us. That's it. That ain't very many people. Maybe the pizza delivery guy.
And he could care less. The door shuts better when it's not on there, I'll be honest.
So, Shorty Mac wants me to tell you what he said. Have you tried the painter sticks at Lowe's? The painter sticks?
Yeah, the painter sticks, you get those free paint sticks from the paint guy, and you put them on, let me get one of these rails and I'll show you. This one stuck to the thing when I painted it outside, but this is your rail, and this is what you decorate. But you get the painter sticks, and you can attach them on here, and you put the mesh on the painter sticks, and you can do red, white, and blue, and then for Labor Day through summer. And you can take that off, and you can do fall colors. You can do Christmas colors. But whatever you paint, you color this, you need to make sure that it'll flow with patriotic, with fall, whatever color. Like this red would be good for like summer and Alabama.
I think he wants me to tell you
Oh.
something else he said up earlier. He said I bet you could go to Hobby Lobby and sell your wreaths.
I don't think Hobby Lobby would like that though.
But you are teaching a class there.
Yeah, I do teach a class on Wednesdays, from 3:30 to 5:30. I just started it. And I'm starting them off with just the, poof, 12-inch poofs all the way around, because I know that they won't have cutting mats or rotary cutters. And I told them, go ahead and pick out 4 ribbons. We're not going to do a bow. It was the scarecrow one, the one with the scarecrow, that one. That's the one I took up there and displayed, and they're going to be learning how to make that this week, as a matter of fact.
I think everybody liked that sign too, because they went crazy with hearts.
Oh, you like the rail?
Thumbs up. I'm like, what the?
Well, we can do that. Have y'all seen that? I've got the Happy Fall, y'all, one, but you can do them, I did that one like mostly bows, but you can do them any way you want to. I mean, it's like those witches' hats and Santa hats that everybody gets from the Dollar Tree. You can just do all kinds of things with the rails. But my luck so far is I haven't sold any, and I ordered over $100 worth from her, and I haven't sold any, so I can't make any more or do any more with it until I sell some. And yes, I know I need to probably go to, I don't know where, other than a fall show and spring shows. That's all they have around here. They do have a flea market, but y'all know how flea markets are. People want to G you down off of everything.
Give it away.
Yeah. I want it for free.
Leslie says, yes, let's make a rail.
Okay. We can do a rail, and we can do the snowman centerpiece. But I painted that red because I thought that would be cute Christmassy, especially, if some people, don't celebrate Christmas, but we'll put them a little something on their door that's a little south. Put a little south in their mouth. Let's put it that way. Because I just didn't want ribbon ties on this yard thing, because I didn't want them to, I just don't know why I didn't. I just don't like them on there.
So
I didn't like it on that scarecrow wreath either.
Shorty Mac's saying that at his Hobby Lobby, they sell what some people make.
Oh, really?
And that
Huh.
he's also saying that make a rail.
Okay. All right, we'll do a rail next week, y'all. I've got it, and I need to pick some of that plastic off where I had spray painted it with one of those drop cloths from the Dollar Tree, and where, I don't know why, I guess because it's so humid here, when I picked it up to pull it off, some of that plastic stuck to it. So I've been picking it off with my fingernail, but after a while that gets old, and I really don't know how to fix it.
So Jackie, you say showcase it on your Facebook Live when you teach us. Our Etsy shop is pinned at the bottom. That's just this one listing for this item. But you can also get to all the other reads that I showed you
Yeah.
on those listings there as well. So.
Yeah, you can, when you hit shop now, that don't mean that you have to go buy something. That just takes you to the SD page, and you can go see what I'm talking about. That the Happy Fall, y'all, sign is in there. It's been there for a while.
And there's 26, 27 items in there. I try
Yeah.
to keep that many because they say that if you keep a larger number, that helps you get moved up in the viewings. But I don't know. I guess it don't hurt. But
Yeah. Just twist those ties down. Now, we'll put our time back on. Now, finding the holes. Find the hole. Which is good we didn't add an extra layer of stuff on there, because I found the holes real easy. Now if I could just see it. It's so dark over here because of that light. There we go. Now, you don't want to pull it too tight, but you want to get it on there so it won't go nowhere. And then we'll cut those off. And stick that under so it don't hurt nobody's door. Or if it goes in the yard, who cares? You don't want it to be seen. Now, if we just had one of these in red and stuff, I'm thinking that it looks good like that,
Yeah.
without that. This one will go good with that one and the basket weave. Yeah.
And she's also got holes in it where you could wrap it around a mailbox.
See, I put wire back here. I know you can't see it, but I put wire through there, and I've got an extra couple holes there, so you can wrap it around a brick mailbox. Because I'm always thinking those people that have brick mailboxes, they really can't decorate them or anything. Well, this you can stake right up next to it and show your support for your team. I mean, there's a bunch of good ideas, and y'all, it's $2
For the stick.
for the stick, yeah. You know, you're saving, I mean, the cheapest reform I found is like, you know, even the little wired rails, like we're gonna make one of those because my mom wants a rail for her mailbox, so I told her I would make her one, and so we're gonna do that in a couple weeks, but even those are $4.50, and all they are is wire and a pipe cleaner. That drives me nuts. When this is a really good piece of, I don't know what kind of oak, wood, whatever,
Piece of
but
iron.
it's $2. Go get you some, drill you some holes in it. You know, you gotta put 2 for, you know, put your pipe cleaners through. And you know those pipe cleaners, you bend it and push it again. And you can even, I even thought about this, like if you wanted this to, you could put the mesh on this side, and you could put the mesh on this side, and what you do is, before you pull this all the way in, put your mesh in, and then pull it this way and put your mesh in that way. And look, then you could have a double yard stake. How cool would that be?
Double-sided.
Double-sided, yeah. Sorry. Sometimes I
Or
can't.
call it a supervisor's yardstick, which would be two-faced.
Very nice, Marty. Very nice.
That's what we used to call our,
I like this showing right there.
supervisors. We have double-sided tape, and we'd always ask for it. So you got any of that supervisor's tape? And they'd look at you funny, like, "What do you mean?" It's like two-faced tape.
But yeah. So what do y'all think? Not bad, and we can sell these for like, what do we say, 39?
I think I put it in there for $49.97.
Yeah, it should be like 39. Cause the sign and the ribbon's what cost you. Cause the sign's like at Cavco, or they're on, you know, like $9.99, and the ribbon's like anywhere from, cause it's never on sale, $6.99, $5.99, and I've never seen it on sale, but all those, that's what cost you, is those collegiate signs, the little things, even this little sign right here, that I showed you at the beginning. Woo. It says Alabama. This was $5. And that's why I didn't pull this off. I just put the cable tie already on, and we could add that even in there. But the more that you add to it, the more it's gonna cost. That's why I said we would probably lower that, because I didn't put this one, because this really needs to go with the gray and the black and white. And then you got that. So I don't know. What do you think? Too much, I think.
Yeah.
I think if you overload it with stuff, you're not, you know, it's tacky looking. I know a lot of people put a lot of stuff on theirs, but I like mine. I'm a simplest, I guess you could.
The A and that A kind of
Yeah.
contrast, classic.
Well, it's got the gray
Yeah.
too, and I don't, yeah. That's in this ribbon right there. See, it goes better with that. That ribbon right there. Which we have plenty of, and we can make another one. Yeah, with just that. But that's why I said the possibilities for, you know, go get you your team, whatever, and get you a stick and make you one. They're great. And I'm glad you like this idea, because it's all up here, this craziness that runs around into my brain. But, You can do it any team you want to, and yes, go ahead and make you one, and no, I feel honored and privileged if you thought of me when you made it. And I have another idea. You wanna hear it? It's really crazy. It's fun though. Okay, when I was standing there on that same aisle, they have chain link, you know, like, I don't know why, but it's on the little thing. And the guy said that you can buy it by the linear foot. I don't know what that is, but anyway, you know how a lot of people have the doors with the curve with it, and that's great because you can take garland and it goes that way, or you can do it straight across. But what if you didn't have one of those? What if you had just an odd door? You know, say it was catty cornered or something. You can take that chain length and take Christmas lights and wire that on to one end, and then run your greenery when the wire's behind it, tied onto the chain link. Then you could do that chain length wherever you wanted them to go. Ting ting, $1 million idea. And it was cheap. It was like, I can't remember exactly what this Lowe's, I think it was like 32 cents a linear foot. But I mean, that I thought would look cute like my son's house. His door's kind of around and L-shaped. And I was thinking, because the garland wouldn't work that way, how could he, you know, light up around his door without putting a bunch of screws or anything? Because the chain link, think about it, you would only need a couple of command hooks and the chain link will stay to it. Any shape or form that you want it to be. And you could put it on your mailbox with these new lights that they've got going with the battery packs. How cute would that be? Wrap it around your mailbox, you know, your brick mailbox, because, you know, that would be really cute, don't you think? It's an idea. The ideas are just flowing for Christmas decorating. Any questions? I'm about pooped out, y'all.
Jackie said that's a great idea.
I think so too. We gotta try it anyway. We'll have to test it and see how it is. But I knew y'all wouldn't mind if we tried something new out this week, just to see how it worked out. And look, it worked out. It worked out, even though we had to change the mesh. And you know, you could even do little hand-tied bows like this on there. I was thinking about that a while ago.
Yeah.
Just do a little bitty, you know, what they call the poop bow, just to hide some of the pipe cleaners, you know. Do that. It would be cute. You don't want to get them too big, but, you know. You gotta get your ribbon right. Show it that you're living right. Yeah. And see, we could put these right there and there. I don't know where my scissors went. They're out. We can leave this one longer. I hate to cut off like A's. And put some wire around it. But, I mean, you can, if you can imagine it, you can do it. Whatever it is that you want to do to it. But Marty don't like girly stuff, so you gotta remember that the teen thing is a manly thing, so.
Yeah. It's already bad enough I'm sitting in here making wreaths. I feel like when I get done here, I have to go outside and shoot a gun or work on the truck or something.
Yeah, you don't do either of those, so. Try again. Go drink a beer.
Go drink some beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hang out with the boys.
Eat some hot wings and drink beer and watch football. Yeah.
But yeah. Let's see how this looks. We'll just scoop it in behind there.
Oh, Yvonne is here.
Hey Yvonne, you made it.
She says, "Hi y'all, can't stay, miss y'all." We're about done anyway, so it's all good.
See? You could do a few of those down there. How cute would that be? Push this out. Crush the bow. But yeah. Don't let your imagination stop you. If you can find even, you know, the little plastic footballs, those would be cute on there. I mean, there's all kinds of little accessories that you can get to go on there. But anyway, go out, have a good Saturday. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much. And please like and share my page. Bye, y'all.
Bye y'all.
Oh, I made a mess everywhere.